Good day, crafty chums, and welcome to the 30 days of use your napkins, use your stash, 30 days of napkins, use your stash challenge. And we're getting close. This is number 28, and this is napkins and stick or walking stick. So I picked up this stick on my walk, so it's not quite a walking stick, but I picked it up on my walk, and immediately I thought, magic wand. I've always wanted to make a magic wand, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to use the on the napkin, I'm going to use the backing for the napkin to wrap round on the hot glue that I'm doing. This will be the patterns of the hot glue. So I'm going to make an end for it. Ooh, this is a bit like working with blown glass. So I'm going to make an end for the, to stop your hand sliding off the end, you know, when it gets sweaty when you're casting a spell. I was going to try and pat that down, but obviously not. It's not going to let me, is it? Not yet. So the glue blob is trying to fall off the end, but that will just add to the bit on the back here. Wonderful. How wonderful it is to do all these things that I've always wanted to do with this, you know, in crafting, and this challenge is allowing me to do lots of things that I've wanted to try but have never got round to trying. So this has been perfect for me. I'm not making this perfectly round or anything because this is more of an organic, you know, it's an organic shape for the wand. So this is the handle. So I'm building up the handle part here. Just want to keep going round so that keep going round and round and round and round. I may not even mind the glue strings on this one because it will just add to it, won't it? Yeah. Oops. Just going to pop it there till it cools down a little bit, just that I get a flatter end. And then we'll take it off. So I'm just modelling this a little bit, and I don't have a hugely hot glue gun, so I don't recommend you trying to model it if you've got a boiling hot glue gun. Because that won't work, will it? So that's good. So I've got a little bit of flat in the end there, which is what I wanted. Just going to sort of like make it come down now just to the handle, just it's good. I think what I'm going to do is do a spiral, just a spiral glue shape around here. And I'm going to let this all cool off. Then we'll wrap some of our napkin around this and then Get some nice colour on the wand. Oops. It's quite hard to get this all in one without hitting the tripod. Oop. Just ripped my end off. That's okay. And I'm just going to pop some glue on the top there just to make sure that it's a little bit safer, you know, just at the end of the stick because it's a bit rough and that. Just to make it a weeny bit safer to handle. So there we go, I'm just going to let that dry now, and that's worked out just in time because the battery's running out. Because it'll take a while for the battery to run up and I want to get this done. What I'll do is this will cool off, and I will let it cool, then I'll cover it with the backing from a napkin, and when I've done that, you know, that's just Mod Podge in the backing down. You've seen me do it enough times now over this 30-day challenge to know what it looks like to be Mod Podge just the backing onto something. So yeah, I'll be back when I've topped up my battery. So I've got this piece of wood now with the glue on there and wrapped in the backing paper from the paper napkin. As you can see, as it dries, it starts to go transparent. A lot of this is for protection on the stick and that, but also makes a good base to paint on. So here we go with some burnt umber. And I'm just going to paint this one up.
In my own.
So I'm thinking now that I want to put some string around here, around the handle, just to denote that it's a handle. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wind some string around this part. Just going to take the wraps around there, and as I'm doing it, wrapping this the end piece through it. So that's all I'm doing. It will take a little while to do it, obviously, because it's a process. I just thought it would add to the rustic nature of the wand. Just trying to loosen up these couple of end ones and then putting the string through a couple of the end ones. It's a little bit fiddly. That way you wrap in the end of the string into the handle. If I can just make it go through. Just play with it and slowly tighten these up. And then I'll just pop a bit of glue on there just to make sure that it stays. Just to seal that end in there. Right, then we can get on with a little bit more painting. I'm just going to put a second coat just to darken this up along this the top here. Not sure you need to see me do that because you saw me put on one coat, so I'm just going to pop on a second coat. So what I've done here is I've got a little gem and I've glued it down to the stick, and I'm just wrapping some twine around that as well, just to help secure it and protect it when it's being used. just for added decoration, really. I just thought it might look nice for a little girl to have it on as a magic wand, and so that's what I did with that one. Nice little pink gem, and then I decided that I wanted to put some gold along the painted stick as well, because it looked a little bit drab. So now I'm going around and dry brushing gold onto where I had the hot glue that I did in wraps around the stick. And I think I also put on, with my Posca pen as well, I put on some red and blue and green, maybe just some other colours as well, because at this point it's still looking really sort of flat and one-dimensional and a little bit uninteresting, so I just added some more decoration on it as I went round. So my memory was full and I didn't realise as I was finishing off the wand, I've got a few more colours put in as well as the gold and that. I've got the little bit of bling there with the rope around it. I've got my little wrapped handle as well, and I think it makes quite a cute little wand there. So hope you enjoyed today's napkin challenge, and see you on the next one. Bye.